Cause when we breeze, tell me what's the deal, yo. Now you caught my heart for the evening. Kiss my cheek, moved in.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Alright,
The show brings you a matchup of division rivals.
Played the
The
game.
Chicago Cubs going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. John Shelby alongside Chris Singleton. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home
Trying to get
runs
the
and
overall
runs batted in.
team
Josh
100.
Rodriguez.
Yeah, Boogie's one of the
99
pillars of this lineup, and when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
Base is empty with 2 away. Stepping in the long ball threat, Josh Rodriguez.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
Out to short, Hout. Throws to first in time. Rodriguez out of the play. Third out, and that ends the frame. Bucks go down quietly, scoreless after 1.
I was never a gentleman, I was raised in a trap. Let you spend all this money tomorrow, I made it back. If she told me don't leave, I told her shot it.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
That one hooked foul.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
That one at 95 missed up top, and that is ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. And he deals. Hard hit, base hit. Rounds third, headed
Go
for
home,
the
go
plate.
home,
The
go
throw
home.
in. It's
Let's
on
get
He
it.
scores. And it's 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ellie De La Cruz. So you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Jimenez. In plenty of time to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On to inning number 4. It's the Pirates 1 and the Cubs nothing.
The first baseman,
Rodriguez goes 6'1", 185 pounds, and of course, he's a 5-time Cy Young Award winner. That one at 95 missed up top, and it's 1-0. Ciani off of first with 2 away. In the air, right field, under it, nabs it, and that is that. Pirates leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Two outs, bases loaded. Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle.
Kind of goes without saying, but straight on these 2 runners in scoring position right here, it feels like it's a must if they stand a chance to win this game.
The Cubbies trying to break this one open, and we're in the top of the 8th. Bounced out to short, De La Cruz. They get the force. They limit the damage here. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Pirates 1. So 2 down. Up next for the Pirates, Josh Rodriguez. 1 for 3. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his team.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out, and we'll end the inning.
Just my luck, bro.
Well, this point of the year, first day of the summer, teams are really starting to figure out who they are. No more excuses about cold weather or any inclement conditions. Now I think we'll start to see what this team is really made of as we move forward.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 9 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 10 runners on base.
So up next,
Batting
Josh
first,
Rodriguez.
the designated hitter, Josh Rodriguez.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
That one missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1.
Jeez.
Tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
First and second, no outs. Here in the second game of the series. And that's off the inside edge. And it's a full count. Eric McClendon waiting for a turn at the plate. And a pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And that is a big first out.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Chang coming home. He'll score easily, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Eric McClendon now at the plate. Singing, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Slings it across, 2 out. Man at second here with 2 away. Termarr Johnson, the next Pirate to hit. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
2 gone with runners at the corners. Cal Raleigh digs in now. Rocketed out towards right center. Could be extra bases. In comes the run from third. It's 7-0.
Let's
now
go,
the throw
bud.
comes in. Runner holds at third.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
designated hitter, Josh Rodriguez.
Fought off foul. The pitch. Late on that fastball. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well and the rest of the inning.
Tosses to first. Rodriguez out of the play. And that is that. One hit in the inning, a solo homer. 3 innings complete. It's the Pirates 9 and the Cubs 2. So first and second with 2 outs. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Josh Rodriguez. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
The Pirates up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. And the pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Pitch misses. Now 1-2.
It's a good take.
The pitch. And that one hammered. Doyle going back. And it's gone.
Let's go. Let's go, bud. Just what I needed, homie.
Run of the year, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 12-2.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but
Back here in Pittsburgh, set for the last half of the 7th. And now the DH, Josh Rodriguez. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Simple baseball, chat. Simple baseball.
got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Man at first. Next, it's the Pirates cleanup hitter, Eric McClendon. The Pirates up big in this one here at the bottom of the 7th. There goes the runner. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Termarr Johnson. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is
Home run.
gone.
Putting a whooping on these Cubbies, bro. I got lucky that first one.
It's his 8th home run of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 18-3. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Let it fly, Chad. Let it fly.
Lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity is not. I'd say you're lying if you say you don't feel a 5-game losing streak. This W definitely helps them relax a little bit and take some of the pressure off from it going to a 6, 7, or even an 8-game losing streak.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Joining us here tonight, and we remind you to please drive home safely.
From the home of the Pirates, we're at beautiful PNC Park. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambu. Well, Singy, when you consider the most gorgeous ballparks in the sport, this one right here, PNC in Pittsburgh, one of the best in the game.
And from where we sit, just a gorgeous view of downtown. You've got the bridges, the Allegheny River. In fact, we've seen some hitters hit the ball into that river, and perhaps we'll see that today.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get underway, getting the nod in this one, Josh Rodriguez.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
This to third. One up, one down.
Batting second, the first baseman.
Next to switch hitting first baseman, Roger Zarco. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. One out, bases empty. That one out to right. McClendon gets under it, makes the grab, and there's two away.
Batting third, the third baseman,
Lincoln France, the next Cub to hit. And first offering is fouled off. And strike two.
He's in a great spot right here, ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
And there's a ball.
It's a good take.
2 out, space is empty. Two outs. That one close, ruled the ball.
No way.
As a pitcher, when you get a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
Jeez.
Bounce to the left side, and that squirts through. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at bat.
All right, that's what we shape up. That's hot.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
France leads off first with 2 down to the inning. This to center field. Sizing this one up. Makes the catch, inning over. Cubs leave one, and now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Josh Rodriguez, the next Pirate to hit.
The designated hitter, Josh Rodriguez.
That one ripped. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. In there safely.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. A triple into the opposite field gap. That gets me going right there. Just a perfect swing, man. Like he was still taking BP or something. And then instantly transitions into a base runner. Great hustle to get all the way around to third.
Stepping in, Eric McClendon.
The right fielder, Eric.
2 outs and a runner at third here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk,
patient,
man.
bro. That's what's up.
The last one wasn't even close.
Dude, take,
At
bro.
the plate for
Good
Pittsburgh, Termarr Johnson. On the ground to the left. Houck. To second. Pulls him off the bag.
Well, every double play turn starts with getting one. And even though these players work on these plays during batting practice over and over again, sometimes at game speed you can still mess it up. Could have been 2 outs. Instead they get nothing.
And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And here is Ryan Fisher.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ball game.
Hey, drive it, here we go.
Rodriguez back to work. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Rodriguez, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Fastball for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
In the air, out towards left center. Ciani racing over to make the catch.
Batting 6, the center fielder, number 9.
Yeah, the batter now, Renton Doyle. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Next offering is downstairs.
I could have swore that's how Sin strike.
In the air, out towards right center. McClendon settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Batting 7, the shortstop,
Colin Houck, the next to hit.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Swinging a foul straight back. Right-hander kicks, deals. Late on that fastball.
Oh, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Got him swinging. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail it here 3-0.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Josh Rodriguez.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he...
Come on, man. I'm too focused right now, chat. Too focused right now, chat. Zone in on me. Zone in, chat. Zone in.
It's 5-zip. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back
Home run number 20.
Seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Like that
On
ball,
to the third
bro.
inning. So up now for Chicago, Will Lucero.
The right fielder, Will Lucero.
And here it comes. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Foul ball. And the righty deals. Stays alive. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And the pitch. Struck him out looking.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
And now C.J. Stubbs. That clips the zone, and that's strike one. Kicks and deals. Bounce to the right. Johnson. 2 up, 2 down.
The left fielder, number 7, John Armas.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now the left fielder, John Armas. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Now this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Started to go after it. Now a look down
Hey,
the third,
safety
and he held
real
up.
quick.
Hey, one time, right now. Here we go.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The Pirates leading by 5 here in the third and final game of the series. Lifted in the air down the left side. That's a base hit.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Sarko stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Comes up empty.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Foul ball still 0-2.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
Hard hit left side. They take the force out, and that is the inning. One left for the Cubs. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit.
Bring it in, my boys.
Back here at PNC Park, now the third baseman, Lincoln France. Rodriguez back to work. And a foul ball.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
He's still showing us that one. It's could be in the corner.
Here's the 0-2. Fly ball down the line.
No way, no how.
Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
Get your pitch up there, huh?
0-2 now. Out towards left center. Ciani makes a nice grab and a full sprint.
Now batting, designated hitter, Michael.
And next for the Cubs, Michael Harris.
Boog, one really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch.
Bases empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is down low.
All right, one time, right here.
One and one.
Right here. Here we go.
High fly ball, right field. Moving back for this one. He makes the grab, and there are 2 outs.
Now batting, second baseman, Brian Fisher.
And the batter now, Brian Fisher. Fly to left his first time.
Hey, come on now.
Just missed.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Offense held in check there.
Had the eyes on the ball.
It's the
Good
Pirates
hit.
6 and the
No
Cubs
doubt.
nothing. And we're back, ready to go. Bottom 4. Here's a big power threat. Josh Rodriguez. The line to kick the pitch. In the air, left field. Sizes this one up. Makes the grab, one down.
All right.
He was all over that first pitch
got
fastball.
that.
Just barely missed it. Man, this guy.
New inning getting started. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Brenton Doyle. The right-hander back to work. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse.
Oh, this is
Go
the
after
nail by
hitters
the
and get
shore.
quick outs.
Kicks and
I got
fires.
them.
On the ground, right side. Slings to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And up next for Chicago, Colin Houck.
Your pitch. Right here. Let's go, kid.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. The Pirates up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that's in the dirt. And a foul ball. Righty delivers. Fights it off. He'll see another.
See it, drive it right back to the pitcher. Huh, now?
One down, base is empty. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
I knew
That kind
he
of
was going
velocity
to fight
and
for
elevated
it, bro. He was
fastball,
too
even if it's
aggressive.
still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Lucero.
Now it's the right fielder, Will Lucero. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Outside low, 1-0. Lucero goes 5 feet 7 inches, 24 years old. What a run over the last 10 as he's hitting over 400 during that span. Swung on, belted. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Now the Cubs catcher, C.J. Stubbs. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Yeah.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Man at
Going 5
second.
feet.
Got him looking. That ends the frame. The Cubs leave one, not going their way. It's 7-0. One down. And next is the designated hitter, Josh Rodriguez. He's already homered in this game.
Rodriguez.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Ciani leads off first with 1 away. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there.
I don't know what I was looking at there.
Inning. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, John Armas.
The left fielder, John Armas.
Here comes a pitch. Ball one there.
That's the ball.
Next pitch in for a strike, and the count is 1-1. Left-hand hitter waits.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
1-2 now. There's a swing and a drive. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So man aboard, Roger Sarko getting ready to hit. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Fastball in for a strike, and it's 1-1. No outs. Runner on second. And now 2-1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Fires over to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
The third baseman, number 1, Lincoln.
So up now for Chicago, Lincoln France.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
That one pushed to the left and foul. One away with a runner at third, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Line drive caught.
Sweet grab right there. That's the DRS for you, buddy. Defensive run save. Very athletic. Really good reactions. Nice job of saving that run.
Michael Harris, the next Cub to hit.
All right, looking for your pitch here. That's it right now.
On the inside corner for a strike.
Wait for a good one.
2 outs. He swings and fouls one off. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Pirates 8 and the Cubs nothing. Back here in Pittsburgh, now it's the second baseman, Brian Fisher.
Brian Fisher.
So what?
All right, Tech. Let me use the restroom. BRB. All right, Chad. I'm back. Second. All right.
We're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off.
The pitch. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Just missed.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Come on, big guy.
The pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2. Righty to the plate. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. A
He
massive
gave up
home
one
run.
run, Josh.
It's his 8th home
right.
run of the year,
Damn.
and they're on the scoreboard. It's
One
8-1.
run.
That
One
one
run.
just sounded different.
That's all right.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So digging in, Brenton Doyle. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
The wind and the pitch. Fastball for a strike. And another ball.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The Cubs with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7. Next pitch is outside.
Full count.
Hey, you hang till you bang it, kid. Here you go.
Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone.
Oh, my
That was
fault.
blasted to the moon. It's
Dang.
8-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
We'll do you one better than a tape measure by breaking out the numbers from StatCast. The distance, 450 feet on the dot.
Oh my goodness, and that's one, Boog. You're going to see it making the rounds on social media all night long and all the highlight shows as well. I know I'm going to be watching on a loop. That was absolutely crushed.
Digging in, Colin Houck. The shortstop takes the ball. The 1-0. Right through there for a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
And a pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Out to short. Tosses to first. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch and let it rip. Let's go.
And that one fouled off. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And now it's
Wow.
even 1-1.
Seriously.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Strike. Yeah, look that up there, huh?
Caught him looking for the K. Two outs, base is empty. C.J. Stubbs, the next Cub to hit.
Stubbs.
Just one out away from 7 strong innings and just at 100 pitches. Man, pretty impressive. They've got to be happy with what they've gotten from him out there today.
The pitch. Right side, hard hit. Throws to first, and that is the inning. But they go deep twice
I
in
have
the
a
inning.
bad pitching
Both solo
game.
shots. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch.
Leave up 2,
It's the
but
Pirates 8 and the Cubs
not
2.
a bad game.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the left fielder, John Armas.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
And the right-hander back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Rodriguez still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Up and in, and it's 2-1. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Oh, big guy. You drive it right here.
The 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Ciani makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And now the first baseman, Roger Zarco. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team, and when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
That's ripped. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 2 down.
Up next for the Cubs, the designated hitter, Michael Harris.
Man at first. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Michael Harris. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
Let her rip. Let her rip.
And a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there.
Foul.
And it bangs off the foul pole. Home run. He leaves the yard to right. It's 8-4. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something, but really it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
And now Brian Fisher to the right side. Morgan, he takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Pirates 8 and the Cubs 4. Back here at PNC Park. Now it's the DH, Josh Rodriguez. And he deals. This one in the air, right field, ranging back. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
New pitcher coming on, the veteran, number 73.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should
Close it out, buddy. Close it out, Randy.
Like say this team really needed to win this game today. It pushed them over the top to win the series, which is great. But when you go on the road in the next series, going into some hostile territory, you want to have a lot of confidence, and you want to be feeling really good about how you're playing, as well as to your left and your right, your teammates, that they're on
Not my
track as
best
well.
game, but still won it, Chad.
Here now is our final.
Baby, I'm drenched, living water flowing. Ain't no manifest, I'm using what I'm sowing. Yahweh told me he was doing and he wasn't joking. He the difference between how I was and how I was going. Wet, whole team going dumb in the chat. Nobody frontin', I came from way in the back. We was cool until we went and got the tap. Started making movies, now we don't know how to act. Jeez, you know me, I'm your OG, low key. I be so glad we ain't low key, dozing. I get no sleep. Who you know that could tell us? I'm like, show me. Wife ain't rocking with no sign. She an Enneagram 10. Why I need a 9 when I just registered my pen? I was climbing to the ceiling, but I think God misplaced it. They won't put me on no playlist. I'm no good at